Hi everyone, today I am going to tell you a short scene from Mahabharata, and this one is exactly the aftermath of Mahabharata, means Kurukshetra War. So let me begin. This one is a lengthy one, but I made it short because otherwise the video goes to 20 minutes. That I don't want. So let me begin the story. Mark the reverses created by time, and oh Achyuta, there is nothing difficult for destiny to change the things or to bring about. These words were told by Gandhari to Lord Krishna at the end of visiting the old battlefield. So let me begin. What was the first appearance of all these Pandavas and Kauravas, means Dhritarashtra and Gandhari, and all the Kuru ladies when they were present in the battlefield? Gandhari had a spiritual side, because of which, without being present in the Kurukshetra War, she could see the battle. That means the whole total battle she had seen. And after the war was over, Rishi Vyasadeva commanded them to go to the battlefield and look at it. And at his command, Dhritarashtra, Gandhari, Kunti, and all the 5 Pandavas with Lord Krishna and all the Kuru ladies went to the battlefield. Everything was over. But they had gone to see the consequence of a war, a terrible war, which was not supposed to be held. But it was there because at last destiny is destiny. And there is no one beyond the time. Now all the Kuru ladies, when the chariot came near the battlefield, all the Kuru ladies and all of them, means Kunti, Gandhari and all the 5 Pandavas, Lord Krishna, they got down from the chariot, and the ladies, they ran towards the battlefield, and they felt as if all the strength from their body had gone and they would fall down. That was their feeling. When all of them looked at the battlefield, there was nothing except the dead bodies and the broken chariots, the dead animals like horses, elephants, and the foot soldiers, dead bodies. And instead of any other entertainment, all the carnivorous birds like vulture, hawk, crow, they were entertaining the bodies, devouring them. And when Kunti looked at all these dead bodies, first she couldn't resist her sense, and then controlling herself, she looked at Lord Krishna and said in a very choking voice, "Oh Lord Krishna, oh Achyuta, look at the battlefield. There are nothing but only the blood, and the whole field is filled up with the dead body, the animals, humans, all of them. Oh Achyuta, look at these Kuru ladies. They all are running with disheveled hair like the drunken elephant. And when they reached at the bodies, some of them had already lost the trunk, or if the trunk is there, the head is lost. And oh, Kesava, look at them how they are weeping bitterly. They are just rubbing their palm and they are striking their head with their hands. Oh Lord, look at this field. All the heroes, those who were invincible by God's giving, they have been killed by the heroes, and they are lying on the bare ground on this naked earth. Oh Kesava, look at those bodies, and in some dead bodies, the armpits and the armor, everything is still attached. The garlands are still giving the fragrance. Oh Kesava, look at them, and look at these widowed wives of these heroes. They are running here and there, crying bitterly and just striking their head with their hands. And if someone is smelling the head of her son, someone is smelling the head of her husband. Oh Kesava, look at the battlefield and look at the pitiful condition of these young ladies. They are so beautiful and they are deprived from their pleasure. And O Kesava, the warriors and the Sires who couldn't be defeated by even the celestials, they were also lying here. Look at Pitamaha Bhishma, Guru Dronacharya, Shalya and Maharathi Karna. And O Achyuta, who will be equal with Abhimanyu? He is 1.5 times better than even to his father, and you are his uncle. He always looks like you only, O Kesava. Look, that young boy, whole body is pierced with arrows, looking like a porcupine, and he is also lying on this naked earth, naked ground. And O Kesava, who is responsible for all this? The heroes killed the invincible heroes. And O Kesava, these heroes, those who never cared for the God's saving, and those heroes who were always in rich beds, and they too covered their body with the sandal paste. Now they are already covered with the dust, and instead of rich beds, they were lying down on this earth. O Kesava, just look at all these warriors, those who never cared for the gods or anyone. They were killed by the warriors. And O Kesava, I feel as if why my heart had not broken into pieces when I saw this Kurukshetra War. Maybe I did some sinful act in my past life, because of which I have to see the miserable condition of my daughters-in-law. And O Kesava, look at all of them and try to recognize when Gandhari was completely engrossed with grief. Suddenly she saw the body of Duryodhana, and she immediately felt unconscious for a moment. And after that, when she got up, when she got back her sense, she looked at Duryodhana, then said, "O Brishni race hero, look at this Duryodhana, who always was wicked-minded and never listened to his elders, his father, to anyone. And because of him, he just created this Mahabharata war. And oh Achyuta, look at that fair lady whose complexion was exactly like the filament of lotus. How she is just striking her head on her hand, and sometimes she is smelling the head of her son Lakshman, and sometimes to Duryodhana. She was the beloved wife of Duryodhana. O Kesava, if her husband was alive, she would be sporting with her in the arm of her husband, Duryodhana. And O Kesava, look at these pitiful ladies and listen to their cries. And yes, you know what, O Madhava? The kings were competent with each other to please my son, this Duryodhana, who was too stubborn and arrogant, and who never listened to his elders. And O Kesava, all these warriors, including my son Duryodhana, who was always fanned by the damsels, look at them. They were now fanned by the vultures, hawks' wings. Do they deserve this, O my Lord? O the creator of the universe, look at the pitiful condition of this Kuru race. Once this Duryodhana had shown ugly gesture to Draupadi in the Kuru Sabha, even though he was asked not to use any harsh word. Every time he was using harsh word to the Pandavas, the virtuous one. And O Kesava, just at the eve of the Mahabharata war, my son said, "O mother, wish me luck." You know what I told him? I told him, "O son, victory is there where righteousness is." Thus, I couldn't tell him that he should get the victory because I knew him. I knew his stubbornness, his arrogance, and his foolishness. But, O Lord, still then, he was my son. And O Lord, Dushasan, look at him. He is lying over there, who was always obedient to his brother, and he was drastically beaten by and killed by the warrior Bhimsen. And O Lord, look at the other bodies, those who had great reputation, high rank, they all were killed by Arjun and Bhimsen. Look at Salya. How did he die? And the unbeatable Ashwasthama, although Ashwasthama is not dead, but he was also defeated. And look at Jayadratha. I had only one daughter-in-law, and he is also slain by Arjuna. Kesava, the way you became indifferent towards the Kurus and the Pandavas. My heart is breaking, and I do want to curse you that in the same way your race will be diminished by you only. You will be the destroyer of your kinsmen. And your ladies, your daughters-in-laws will cry like this only. And oh Krishna, look out there. Look how the jackals, the wolves, are dragging the dead bodies and they are eating the flesh of all these warriors. The earth fully covered with blood. There is no space which was not covered with blood. Can you believe it, O Kesava? Why did you not interfere? Why didn't you stop this? Why did you allow to happen this Kurukshetra War? You could do anything. Then why didn't you stop it? When Gandhari cursed Krishna, Krishna smiled and he said, "O pious lady, O blessed lady Gandhari, as you wish, that will happen. Let it be so. And not only that, you have just diminished my burden, because I was thinking how to diminish my race. Vrishnis are cannot be won by anyone. They can't be conquered by neither Devas nor Gandharvas nor by any force. And that was a burden for me. I was thinking how to diminish. Oh, venerable lady, because of your curse and that which is a blessing to me, I do accept your curse and let it happen so as you wish." And thus all the Kuru ladies, means Kunti and Gandhari and all the daughter-in-laws of both the races, both the side, means Pandavas and Kauravas, they just cried and cried bitterly, looking at the dead bodies of their husband, son, grandsons. And all were weeping, but they had nothing to do. Everything was over. Nobody can change the time. After all, time is the final power. However, when this war was over, the water rite ceremony was held, and all the ladies with Yudhishthir and Pandava, all the other brothers, and all Kunti and Gandhari, they all went to offer the water for the dead elders, youngers, and everybody. While they were doing that, Kunti cried bitterly and said, "O Yudhishthir, please offer some water for Karna, as he was the eldest brother of yours." Yudhishthir couldn't believe it, and immediately he asked, "What are you saying, mother? Is it true that Karna is our eldest brother?" And Kunti said, "Yes, he is the son of God, a son of God's son and me. He is my eldest son." All the 5 Pandavas cried and they just lamented like anything. How did they behave with Karna also? And they finished the water rites, and all of them came back to Hastinapur, with a bitter, remorseful heart. Anyways, this one is a very, very sensational, thrilling scene from Mahabharata. That is why I thought that I should say this story. And some other day I will tell you some other new story. Thank you so much. If there is any mistake, please ignore it. Thank you.